Before we dive into this story, drop your city or country in the comments below. Let's see how far this story reaches. If you find it compelling, don't forget to subscribe or follow for more real-life events that expose the unexpected. What happened next will shock you. Marcus James walked into the bank with calm confidence. A successful entrepreneur, he had built Greenwave Technologies into a billion-dollar company focused on renewable energy. Today, he was at this major bank for a crucial meeting, one that could unlock billions in investment for his growing business. The bank buzzed with activity, customers, employees, and polished marble floors reflecting the bright lights. Marcus approached the teller window with steady purpose. But the young teller behind the counter barely glanced at him. Chewing gum and scrolling through her phone, she showed a dismissive attitude, barely acknowledging his presence. The atmosphere shifted, but Marcus stayed composed, ready for what was supposed to be a simple formality. The teller barely looked up as she demanded, "ID." She took Marcus's identification and examined it with clear disdain. Then, without a word or a second glance, she tossed his ID onto the cold floor. The sound echoed loudly. Everyone nearby froze. Phones paused mid-scroll. Whispered conversations filled the air as the room sank into stunned silence. What no one in the bank realized was who Marcus James truly was. This was no ordinary customer. Marcus was minutes away from finalizing a $2.3 billion partnership with the very bank now humiliating him. A tech mogul and visionary, he had built Greenwave Technologies from the ground up. The stark contrast between his power and the teller's disrespect made the moment even more shocking. Marcus remained still. He did not bend down to retrieve his ID or argue. Instead, he held the teller's gaze steadily, unshaken. Then, calmly, he pulled out his phone and typed a message. With one deliberate tap, he sent a crucial note to the bank's executives waiting upstairs, setting in motion a decision that would change everything. Upstairs, the bank's executives abruptly halted their meeting as Marcus's message appeared on their screens. Tension filled the room as they read his words. The unexpected note forced them to pause, fully aware a major decision needed to be made. And fast. The future of a $2.3 billion deal now hung in the balance. Shortly after, an official announcement was sent. Novarest would no longer proceed with the partnership. Chaos erupted behind the scenes. Staff scrambled, making urgent calls, preparing apologies, and launching damage control efforts. The branch manager, clearly shaken, rushed down to the lobby, hoping to speak directly with Marcus and try to mend the fractured relationship before it was too late. The manager pleaded, explaining the teller was new and this behavior wasn't representative of the bank. He begged for a chance to fix the situation. But Marcus remained calm, his voice steady and firm. "If this is how you treat a stranger," he said, "then you're not ready to be trusted with a partnership that spans nations." His words left no room for negotiation. The teller suddenly understood who Marcus was. She stood frozen, unable to meet his gaze. The branch manager looked away, shame washing over his face. Without a word, Marcus turned and walked out of the bank, leaving a heavy silence in his wake. Later that day, Novarest announced a new partnership with a competitor bank known for its strong commitment to diversity and equity. The swift change sent a clear message about the company's values and priorities. The story spread quickly through financial news outlets. The original bank's stock took a hit, while inside, panic set in. Emails flooded inboxes, PR teams scrambled, and legal departments launched investigations. The fallout was immediate and intense. The teller was fired, not just as punishment, but as a symbol of deeper systemic issues. This small act exposed a larger problem: how quiet racism can persist in everyday places. Marcus's firm stance sparked a vital conversation about respect, equality, and the need for real change in institutions. Marcus said it best: Respect is not negotiable. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell us your thoughts in the comments below.